People always ask, or probably the most common question I get asked is, you used to be a lawyer, what the hell are you doing making candy? The truth is, I'm not really sure. I've always been terribly jealous of people who had a plan, who had a dream, who had a passion, something they really wanted to do. Cooper here wants to be a rock star, and he's got every chance of really getting there. I never had a passion. I did really well at school, and I did badly at school because I had a good time at school. Spent a couple of years working, bummed around overseas, and then came back to Australia and didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life as I got a bit older. I did a mature age entry course to university. They said, would you like to do law? I said, sure. I did kind of well at that because I applied myself and got offered a job in my last year of school with a large commercial law firm here in Sydney. I enjoyed a lot of it. I loved the study. I loved the university life. I loved some of the people I worked with. But I realised after a few years that I didn't really want to spend my time with documents and in offices. So I'd always kind of had this thing in the back of my head that I'd enjoy having my own business. So I started making candy. There aren't many lessons you could learn from my life, but probably the big one is it doesn't matter if you don't have a dream, and it doesn't matter if you don't have a passion. The key is to, whatever you do it well. And I still do it. 20 years of making candy, and when I make an orange, I still try and make an orange as well as I can. So not having a dream or a passion didn't really hold me back from anything I wanted to do, but having the application, having the intent, and deciding kind of early on that whatever you want to do it to the best of your ability, and other things will pop up later down the track, is probably the one life lesson I would offer to anyone. I often do miss the law.
It's because you don't live by it.
It's because I really like the people I work with. I like working with my hands. I like having my own business, and I like the kind of opportunities I get to meet with people in the store. I like working with my family. I love working with this person, and I love working with my wife. But it's not for everyone. I would not recommend candy making to anyone, but at the same time, I'd recommend it to anyone. Don't think about finding your passion. I still don't know what I'm going to do when I grow older. I still have no idea. So, but whatever you do it as well as you possibly can. Put in the effort, and then something else will come along. The one truth of life is everything will change. So, lawyer, candy maker, it doesn't really matter as long as you can find a little bit of joy and a little bit of love in what you do. Stick with it.
A good example of that is that you should tell the story of the time at the courthouse where you tripped.
No, I don't want to tell embarrassing stories.
You should tell that one.
No, everybody's got embarrassing stories. I had some doozies. I've burnt myself making candy. I've looked a fool in court. I've done a whole lot of things. But in the end, it's about getting up in the morning and not being unhappy with what you do, being able to get out the door and take care of your business. So that's it. That's my story. I don't know why I'm not a lawyer anymore. Sometimes I look back and think I should be. I don't know. I like making lollies. Quite honestly, I like making lollies.
Do you think you were a good lawyer?
I think I was a good lawyer, but I don't think I was ever going to be a great lawyer. To be a great lawyer, you have to have a passion. And I did work with great lawyers. I worked with lawyers who loved not only what they did, but the intellectual exercise of what they did. They loved either the high-powered deal or the esoteric intellectual parts of law. I enjoyed the drama, and I enjoyed the litigation. I can't say I really enjoyed the harder parts of it and the office work. So that's me. That's my story. You do you.